Burnout racing you can get stateside. Downtown, Silver Lake, and waterfront areas look to be where the action is right now. Be sure to check them out. Stay with Crash FM for all your updates. The Eliminator race is real simple. If you're last across the line on each lap, you're out. Any questions?
Yeah, I do have a question on myself. It's just that people ask me, why the hell did I even name my channel that way and whatnot? Oh, it's because it's this very game. But as the older I get and the more in depth I look at the car, the very car I even based my channel on, it turns out it's a different word. It says Bertinelli, so yeah, how much of a time paradox would I be if only my original Xbox was working at the time that I made the channel and I labeled myself Bertinelli Rotary. Dot dot dot, thonk 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 thonk. And people ask me, where'd you get the miso part? Oh, it's because it's the same exact car, but the paint job that it has it's one color, not this two-tone that I always did back in the 2000s and whatnot. But nowadays it's like my character development on myself is that I just look up any rap though, and nowadays I'm oversaturated with girls in Panzer, hence why I always make that one yellow FD ever since Need for Speed 2015 and whatnot. But anyway, just looking trip down to memory lane that is of playing Burnout. It's just, hold on, I need to take a peek with my cell phone again, because, let's see, looking back to when it first released, Burnout 3, okay, Burnout 3, that released back in September 8th, 04, while Underground 2 was until November 9th. So yeah, it was the 2-month, like, keep your mind occupied until Underground 2 released. And so it's just, gosh, I just miss the 2000s so much, because there's so much shit that made me what I am, you know? Games, media, like social life. Like, gosh, I just want to go back to being a child again, because it's like, you know, this game, I just wish that, what was it, Criterion would just go back to fucking making Burnout. They're making stupid Need for Speed games that nobody asks for. I mean, the concept that they had in mind on the games was a good concept, but it's just they're annoyingly putting Burnout's like ideology in the ugly ass, like, I'm gonna say this on unpopular opinion, the Frostbite engine looks like shit. And also, I was gonna use this for a Battlefield commentary and ask if the Frostbite engine ruins EA products. That may be one part, or I thought it sounded minuscule at first on blaming the whole engine, but I realized we're on 3 different engines and they all, I want to say it wasn't until the days of Battlefield 3 where Frostbite pissed people off. But I digress. I just miss the days when, even though it's published by EA, the devs actually put some time and effort onto the game and whatnot. So yeah. Now, how does it compare back to the days when Acclaim was making these? It's just, as much as I like to just destroy the opposition and whatnot, it's a huge distraction on that behalf too, because I'm sitting here, come on, I'm trying to get the W on the race event, so just be a dick and just kill everything you see. Like, I mean, that's like one thing that I want from Activision. I mean, not Activision. Acclaim is just a focus on race only event, and the only reason you crash is because it's all your fucking fault. Well, But anywho, who on that regards, it's just, it's like, what do I want that's on, because, and also, it's just that everyone's all the next speculation that the next Need for Speed, it's also going to be anime. It's like, I mean, I like watching anime, but it's getting really annoying as hell that it's getting normalized by everything nowadays, because it was like, I mean, seriously, people, why is anime getting normalized by everything? Gee, I wonder why. Why is every company that you can think of just hiring anyone now, instead of just actually hiring someone who probably has like a degree in technical engineering, and not just hiring anyone who's just willing to look for a job? Because that's what I've noticed lately too, because like every form of, but anyway, all I'm saying is, even when they do add that idea, it's just whatever they have for the next Need for Speed, it's still gonna sound like it's feel like shit. So yeah, so that's all I gotta say. Not so, oh, because actually I was gonna make a whole rant about this subject, whatnot, because hmm, this whole idea of whether or not we should even delay the next Need for Speed even more, but and just tell Criterion to go back, but that's all up to Burnout. But that's all up in the air, because so far the only thing Burnout related is just remastering Paradise and Hot Pursuit 2010. So, but I'm scared that what they're gonna do with Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012, other than get the frames faster, is that obviously they're gonna have to delete the Marusa B12, because of her Russia and whatnot. But yeah, uh, yeah. So looking back to this, and also on going back to the subject of the Bertinelli car that I just did. I mean, I did back in the 2000s. Maybe I should retitle my channel Bertinelli, but at the same time, I should just wait until YouTube just murders me and whatnot. But what murders me? But who knows when that's gonna be? But anywho, and also try to make me. I mean, not make me. Try to maybe potentially make new raps based on this. Actually, looking back to 2010, I did somewhat try to who do the Bertinelli rap though, but that was what back on Need for Speed Carbon, and it was with the small wing on the RX-7. But that's all I gotta say about this thing.